All right, it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get up, it's Friday. That's a Rebecca Black song, if you guys know who Rebecca Black is. Do you guys know who Rebecca Black is? Yeah, of course, Friday. We have four questions here for our warm up Friday morning. You had 1 minute to complete four questions, and the criteria was you had to solve these algebraic equations using opposite operation. So I'm going to use red ink here to show you what you should have written exactly the way I would like to see it on your tests as you're isolating using opposite operation. So the first thing we need to understand is this is an equation, which means it is a balancing of two sides. And whatever I do to one side, if I do the same thing to the other side, I will maintain equality. The nice thing is with algebra, if you do something to one side, it does affect the expression of that side. So in adding 8 to both sides, it does not mean it still keeps equality, but it changes the equality to be just x equals 5. And we've solved the equation by using opposite operation. In the second example, we have a constant of 12. In order to get rid of that constant of 12, we're going to apply a negative 12 to both sides of the equation. In doing so, we've created a new equation devoid of a constant with an isolated variable. And we end up with x equals negative 8. In the third question, we have a negative third of x. A negative third of x is equal to negative 4. So if I multiply this side by negative 3 and multiply this side by negative 3, I create a new equation, still equal, but x is isolated. And the answer for that one would be x equals 12. And finally, the last thing, if I decide to divide both sides by negative 6, I will maintain equality, but I will create a new equation that says x is equal to a positive 2. So if you're correcting this at home, I would like 1 point for showing that work right there. And including those lines would be lovely if you wouldn't mind. That would be great if you would include those lines. 1 point for that, and then 1 point for the correct answer. So this little warm up would be worth 8 points in total.